Hi, welcome to The King is Coming, and I'm making a video today that's not like any video I've really ever made before. That being said, I usually have some type of general outline I'm working off of. This is just strictly off the top of my head. I see a lot of videos people post of dreams. They have a lot of dreams about the rapture. And I'm by no means questioning the validity of these dreams. I don't want anybody to think that. I have had a number of these dreams over the years. I've never posted one or talked about it simply because there's nothing in me that feels like the Lord has told me this is for me and I go tell people about this. And so I'm very cautious about posting something about a dream because I don't want anybody to think I'm making any type of prophecy or statement that is thus saith the Lord. I will never say anything like that on this channel. But I had a dream a few years ago, and I'm not going to go into detail about it. Maybe I will another time, I don't know. But it was about the rapture. And one of the things that was very clear in this dream, which again, this was a dream. I'm not saying the Lord gave me this dream. It felt like He did, but I don't know that. But it was very clear in the dream that the time moving closer to the rapture, that there was going to be intense attack, spiritual attack against believers. And one was in the form of, what you're believing in is foolish. There is no rapture. And we're certainly seeing that right now, people saying that. And I say that I believe in a pre-tribulation rapture, and I believe it's honestly very soon in our future. But another thing was just general spiritual attack from all sides in this dream. And I point that out to say, again, this is not like any video I've ever made. I am in the middle of that right now. I am absolutely in the middle of tremendous spiritual attack from just about every direction, and there's times I'm really struggling with that, struggling not to be depressed about that, struggling not to be really convinced that, what I'm believing in is foolishness. I believe there will be a rapture. Is it really going to be soon? Are the signs we're seeing, are they really appearing before us, or am I just seeing these things because I so want this to happen, just causing me to question, and certain areas where it's like, without going into any detail, where I'm having to fight bitterness against, certain things. And I'm posting this to, just ask the question, is this just me, or is anybody that's watching this, are you going through the same thing? Because I tend to believe this is a spiritual attack, and perhaps is because we are absolutely nearing the time of the return of the Savior, the return of Christ. So are you going through this? Do you have attack against you, spiritual attack, or it may be in the form of family members or friends, or things going on at your work? I don't know what it is, and I have several things I could go on about, but that's really not the purpose of this video, to give specific details, but just the fact that it's obvious I feel like our spiritual forces trying to cause me to have a sense of depression and a sense of dread. And so I'm really just asking, are you in that same boat? And if you are, again, I say that may be an indication of how close we are to the return of Jesus. So that's really all I have to say. Feel free to write something in the comments, or maybe if you are in this same boat, maybe this will somehow give you a sense of hope in that it's not just you, and that if all of us are going through this, then again, maybe that is truly an indication that Christ is soon to return. And I believe that. I believe, based on looking at things through the lens of the Bible, Jesus is soon to return. And if you're just watching this for the first time and you want to know more about my thoughts on that, you can go to the channel and click on, half of the videos are going to be about the return of Jesus. The name of the channel is The King is Coming. That is why that is the name of this channel, is because I believe the King, Jesus, is very soon to return. Please feel free to, write some comments. I will say this, YouTube has severely restricted my access and even seeing a lot of the comments. There's only a few hours a day where they're available to me. And so if I don't respond, it's not that I'm, ignoring it. It's that I may not see it, or in some cases I can see it, but it will not let me respond. That too could be an indication that we're getting near to the time of the return of Jesus, because the world elites, as I said in my previous video, they know it. I believe they do. So anyway, just kind of trying to get a feel for what everybody else is going through, and maybe you're going through the same thing. If you are, I certainly am not glad of that, but it would be an encouragement to me to know that, and maybe it's an encouragement to you to know that others are going through it. So anyway, I'm past the point of rambling, so I'm going to end this right now. God bless you, and hopefully we are nearing the return of Christ, and anybody that's watching this, maybe we'll meet sometime in the clouds. Thank you so much.